everybody. This week it's me and Christina here at the Clark County Humane Society. Christina was a stray that came into us sometime back in May, so she's been here for a few months now, and we thought we'd give her some attention in the spotlight. She's a domestic short hair, brown tabby, and white kitty. She's very friendly, very affectionate, and likes to rub her face against my shoulder and knead in with her paws. Sometimes, though, she does turn into your typical cat, and she decides she's just done with me, and then off she goes to wander around the room. But for the most part, she comes when she's called, she likes to be picked up, and she likes to be dragged around. She would fit into almost any kind of home. Dogs probably wouldn't concern her too much because she is an independent spirit and seems pretty confident with herself. She has not been with other cats here at the shelter. We tried briefly, but Kitty City seemed to be a little bit too much for her. She was not at all aggressive, just a little scared. So in a home with maybe 1 or 2 cats would be a lot different than a room full of 16. So don't be scared away that she hasn't been with other cats. There's still a chance for her in that area. She does shed a little bit, like most cats do, so she'll need some daily brushing. And if you do it consistently enough, she'll learn to love it, and it'll be good bonding time for everybody. She's very, very playful with her toys. She likes those stuffed little mice that she can bat and throw in the air, and she also likes to steal the other kitties' toys here at the shelter. If she finds one on the floor, or if she can reach into a pen to grab one, she's going to do it, and off it goes. So even though she's 3 years old and starting to enter adult years for cats, she still is a very, very playful girl. She is spayed. She is also up to date on all her shots and microchipped. Just like we do for all the kitties here at the shelter, we do that for Christina too. Her adoption fee is $10 plus tax, and we're hoping that the reduced fees get some of our kitties moving a little bit, the ones that have been here a little bit longer than what we'd like to see. Kittens always get adopted quickly. It's sometimes these average kitties that are friendly, but just sitting in the office and hanging out that get overlooked. And we really would like them to find homes of their own too. So this is Christina, 3 years old, ready to go home, and she is available at the Clark County Humane Society. Doc here is so happy to be this week's pet of the week that he's sitting on my lap. He was ready to come outside, ready to get out and enjoy the sunshine, and when that camera snapped on, he was on my lap. Doc is a 2-year-old blue heeler mix that came into the shelter as a stray. He is very, very affectionate. He's well behaved. He keeps a very clean kennel. He's just an all-around good boy. Heeler mixes are definitely working dogs and thus do not make good couch potato pets. However, if you have an active lifestyle, such as hiking, jogging, biking, anything like that would be fantastic. He is very, very into people, which means he doesn't want to be left around the house by himself for long periods of time. He'd rather have a family that can spend a lot of time with him and take him with him and be a true part of that family. Being 2 years old, Doc is very young yet and has a lot of years ahead of him. He's friendly with everybody, so you can be confident when you take him out in social situations that he will be a great dog for you. He is good with most dogs here at the shelter, although a couple of the rowdy ones he tends to bark right back at. So if you have another dog, please bring them along to meet Doc first. We haven't tested him with cats, but if you are positive that you can train him to be good with it, then we wouldn't have a problem with that either. In all likelihood, Doc would be just fine with cats. Very few dogs really have true issues with them. Once they realize that they're not allowed to play or chase the kitties, it tends to go okay. We do have some helpful tips that we can send home with you on raising a heeler and how to keep them happy and content in your home, so feel free to stop in and ask what those tips are. We'd be more than happy to share them with you. Oh, Doc must be ready for a nap. I see he's yawning. Like I said, he just is an overall happy, friendly boy. I can't really repeat that enough about him. He does need a little bit of leash training skills. As he tends to pull, he thinks he knows where he wants to go and when he wants to do it, so he's got a mind of his own. But that's something that can easily be worked with. He's ready to go. He's been neutered, he's vaccinated. microchipped, all the works like we normally do for our shelter dogs. He went to the mall last week, so maybe you might have stopped and seen him at our adoption fair, and I think he was a pretty good boy there. So stop in and meet Doc here at the shelter if you're interested, or if you want to visit him again. He's here, he's waiting, he's ready for all that attention. So Doc is our dog of the week, and he wants to go home.